Welcome back to the metropolis of Umberhaven and the home of the Vagrant Vigilantes. This time around, Watchers, I think I'm going to start off by doing something a bit different than I've done in the past. For you see, Watchers, the party is at the beginning of something that may be bigger than they thought. They have already made friends with a newcomer before they even went into the building itself. Once inside their targeted building, they found another one that was being experimented on by the residents. They freed her and she joined the party instead of fleeing from her captivity. Next, they discovered large vats of liquid iodorite and a gnome scientist that said they weren't supposed to be there. Then, he addressed their new friend that they recently freed, saying that she wasn't even supposed to be awake and moving about. As the gnome scientist fled, Death Dodger caught up to him rather quickly and proceeded to knock him out with a series of blows of all types and coming from all directions. The party knew that this apartment had been converted into a factory fortress, but to what ends? They also knew it was controlled by mob members, also known as Murder Orc Band. But how many were actually here? The Swarm, one of their new members, said there was orphan kids here, working for mob, but under what kind of conditions and what type of rule? Are they workers that are getting paid to do such? Or are they slaves being forced to work under threat and fear? With the help from the Elven Syndicate and their two new members, will the party find out what they are looking for? Or will it turn out to be another disaster like the other factory so long ago? When will Vought and the Redbreast return? And when they do, will the Elven Syndicate teleportation plant them in the exact location of the party? Or will they be somewhere else completely different? All these questions and more will surely be answered within the next few episodes, unless the party fails at their task at hand and either ends up retreating from their mission, or worse, they all end up dead. Ah, Watchers. At this very moment, our newest member, named EX08, has just revived the gnome scientist with magic. How she did it exactly? Who knows? And I do believe it was something that she just realized that she could do by the expression on her face. She now looms over his prone, awake body, and it looks like she is about to say something to him. Watchers, let us go now and see what she is about to say, and what the other party members are up to. You find yourself standing over him. What do you do, EX?
You said I wasn't supposed to be awake. Do you know something about me?
The gnome looks up, terrified. You're not supposed to be... What? And he scrambles back into the corner, up against the sandbags, or sacks of sorts.
I keep up with him, walk toward him. You said I'm not supposed to be awake. What did you mean?
It is. You're not supposed to be awake. At all. But what is going on? None of y'all are supposed to be here.
That's what I'm asking you. What is going on? Why was I in that tank? What has happened to me?
He begins flipping through his book. What is the rest of y'all doing?
Armando, hearing that the gnome is awake and chatting with our new companion here, I will kind of come around the corner, see them interacting, and see him start flipping through the book, and immediately cast detect thoughts. I can speak English, folks. Don't shake your head at me. I cast it with the intention of, scanning his surface thoughts and see what he's trying to hide from us. And if I need to, I will dig deeper.
Go ahead. Does he need to make a roll? So
detect thoughts, as it works, the first part of it, let me pull it up so I can read you the exact description here. That is the wrong. There we go. Here we go. You can read the thoughts of certain creatures when you cast a spell, and as your action on each of your turns until the spell ends, you can focus your mind on one creature that you can see within 30 feet of you. If the creature you choose has an intelligence of 3 or lower, it doesn't work. He clearly has an intelligence of higher than 3. You initially learn the surface thoughts of the creature, what is most on its mind at the moment. And if I choose to as an action, I can force it to make a save so that I can get in there and figure out deeper intentions and stuff like that. But for free, just for casting the spell, I get his surface level thoughts and stuff like that.
Okay. You hear him. This is not right. This can't be. She wasn't supposed to wake up. We're not done with her yet. This must be these other people. Gotta attack. I've gotta warn the others. I've gotta alert.
Hey buddy. I know you feel like you're in a very dangerous situation, but if you cooperate fully, you're gonna be just fine. Now remember, if you don't cooperate fully, the person who knocked you unconscious with immense ease will do much worse. So please just look at me, right? And why exactly wasn't she supposed to be awake yet? Or any of these people in those tubes?
He kind of darts around. And how long does the detect thoughts last?
It lasts. Where's the duration on this? I think it's 1 minute. Let me double check. Up to 1 minute. Yep.
You hear him. Must make escape. Gotta figure out how to get out of this situation.
I get it, man. You must be thinking right now, how can I get away? Maybe if I take that direction. Maybe if I take this direction. I guarantee you, if you attempt something, you're gonna get your legs destroyed. Your best option is to talk to me. I'm the only sane person in this group. Look, there's a human spider over there. Just talk to me about this.
I take this opportunity to climb around on the ceiling and just looking down at him.
I would like to try to use this as a persuasion attempt to try to get him to be a little bit more forthcoming or direct him in my direction.
Please roll.
Was that a yes?
I said, please roll.
Okay. Sorry to see these black dice. 11 plus persuasion plus 5, so 16.
That's good.
16.
Well, I think it's good. Good job.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Would my being up there and showing up as he mentioned me, would that help at all?
That's what I was just saying to you.
Yeah.
Maybe an action of some kind that could help? I don't know.
Yeah, also the person who just fully knocked them unconscious with 4 rapid punches is right over here.
I'm a ways away because I was patrolling.
Oh, that's a different person.
Sounds near the
You're
stairs.
Right. You're right. Sorry.
That's Agent Green that just recently opened in
right. Should have figured.
Yeah.
Should have figured. Sorry.
I don't know. He might be a little scared of me. I don't know.
What's on your mind, big guy?
He's like, all right. I don't want any problems.
That's great. Neither do we.
We. That did really hurt.
Yeah, I bet.
And Experiment 08 did revive me.
Is that in his mind, or did he say that out loud?
He actually says it in his mind
Okay.
Yes, it
as
seems
he
like
looks
you
as he
should
looks
kill
at her.
people.
Okay. I'm not going to repeat that part. So, what exactly is going on down here? Can you fill us in?
I only do so much. I don't work on the main floor.
You don't work on the main floor, huh? So, are you mainly here?
Yeah, I take care of the leftovers.
The leftovers. What's he thinking when he says the leftovers?
Immediately. I mean, it's not so much what he thinks, but he is like focused on EX08.
Okay.
And you just keep on hearing she doesn't supposed to be alive. She's dead. She's this is brilliant. It actually worked. Oh my god.
So I was looking at the machines over there, and it seems like you were trying to do some experiments on dead people. Are you trying to make them come back to life?
Yes.
Okay. Are you in charge of this? No, you're not in charge of this.
Well, I sort of. I mean, this
Sort of.
branch, yes.
So,
But
I
you're
was dead?
Yes, you were dead. We dug
I
you
thought I
out
was
of a
sleeping.
we dug you out of a tomb in Miva.
I'd like, while he's talking about this stuff, and while I've got my detect thoughts on him, I would like to roll insight on everything he said so far, just to kind of gauge his forthrightness.
Okay.
Forthright. I can't speak for shit. Oh, that's cocked. Sorry. Go. All right, that's a 14 total.
Yeah. It seems like he's telling the truth.
Okay. While he's distracted by like the brilliance in front of me, I'm gonna force him to make a wisdom saving throw, so I can peer deep into his mind.
And I'm going to look really confused talking about I was in a tomb. I was dead. Kind of talking to myself a little bit.
Have you given us a name yet for your character? Like in character?
No, just EX so far.
EX. Don't worry about it, EX. You're alive now. That's all that counts.
You can't pierce through his mind.
Okay, so if he got higher than a 13, he also knows that I am attempting to probe into his mind. Then
He looks over. What are you doing?
I'm trying to read your mind. I'm succeeding at reading your mind. Let's be fair. But it seems like you got a little bit more fortitude in there than I thought. Here's the problem, buddy. I want this to be as fun as possible and as easy as possible.
Go to bed.
But if you make this...
Go to bed.
Sorry about that. My daughter's apparently awake. If you make this hard on us, then my only other means of getting information from you, well, you know how that goes.
And I am
Don't you?
frankly hesitant to speak to you further, considering that you have just admitted to not only grave robbing, but taking an active part in this abomination of an operation. Frankly, I
An
would not.
enthusiastic part. I was in his brain. He was very happy to be part of this. It's not good.
Oh, so he was.
I'm going to lean in. You know how spiders kill things? It's horrifying. They bite them,
Slowly.
and then the poison that they inject into you liquefies everything inside of you slowly while keeping you alive, and they suck all your juices out. It's insane. I'm pretty sure
I would
she can do
start
that.
from the arms, your feet, slowly moving in. I would paralyze you, and your heart, it would still beat, but it would struggle. And finally, when you think that it is over, I will let you heal. And then start over again.
And then
So,
at that point, I'm going to lean in like, so do you want that? Or would you just prefer I just read your mind deeper? Which one do you like better?
so bad cop. I need, y'all need to give me a intimidation roll.
All right.
I'm going to say both of y'all because both of y'all were both
Okay.
as terrifying as can be.
Bad. All right. I got a 17.
Okay, that's not bad. That's a 14. I mean,
Nice.
not great, but
Hey, that's okay.
with a -1. Not bad.
His crotch becomes very wet.
Oh, you have started to liquefy already. Well, that's very inconvenient.
Okay, so let's do this the easy way, shall we? Just let me in, and I will probe deeper. And he could just let me in, or he can fight. But, he knows the consequences.
Yeah, he just shakes his head up and down.
Okay, cool. All right, then I will probe deeply into his brain and extract what I can. Let me see what kind of info it means by extracting deep thoughts. Okay, if it fails, you gain insight into the reasoning, if any, its emotional state, and something that looms large in its mind, such as something it worries over, loves, or hates. If it's okay. Oh, I messed up the spell. It succeeded the first save?
No.
No? Okay.
Yeah, he resisted that first when you first probed him,
Mm-hmm.
and he needed to make a check. He passed that.
Okay. Then actually, technically, on that run, my spell ends apparently when he succeeds on his save. So I didn't know that part about it. But that's fine because I will cast it again for this effect because I want to know everything this guy knows. So basically, if I ask him any questions and if I try to dig deep about a subject, it'll tell me his emotional state, the reasoning he had for the decisions he made or for what he said, and something that looms large in his mind, such as something it's worrying over, loves or hates, that kind of. So some big information stuff I can get from him, hopefully. All right,
Okay.
Good. Now that we are, having this dialogue, who's got questions?
Oh, I have a few.
All right. She wants to know where she came from, I'm sure, but you already kind of told us that part. Why are you doing this to these individuals?
Exactly. Why? Why did you dig me up? What happened? Where? Yeah, why?
And he says this out loud. We are trying to reinvent what we have already invented.
Oh, so you're stupid.
And since apparently I've been dead for a while, what have you invented?
Mechs, of course.
What are mechs?
Oh.
In my country, we're at war with the goblinoids. And we have mechs, but they only last for so long with a mortal body within. If we had immortals, then they would fight endlessly, and we would eventually succeed in conquering the land of the 1,000 tribes.
Is this your first success in this experiment?
And he points to EX. Oh wait, yes.
Okay.
This is amazing.
I'm kind of siding with Swarm on this one. It sounds like you're an idiot. What was your
did you
plan
want
for
me to
controlling
do?
them?
What is the?
What?
Sorry.
Okay.
I think he did not expect you to have brain. by end. I think he wanted a little puppet to pull the strings on. Well, I can make you a little puppet too, and I'm going to cast Infestation on him.
Oh, Jesus.
So what does... Read the spell out loud, please.
Okay, so you cause a cloud of mites, fleas, and other parasites to appear momentarily on one creature you can see within range. The target must succeed on a Constitution saving throw, or it takes 1d6 poison damage. But this is the important part that I wanted to play with. And it moves 5 feet in a random direction. If it can move, and if its speed is at least 5 feet, roll a d4 for the direction: 1 north, 2 south, 3 east, 4 west. The movement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks, and if the direction rolled is blocked, the target doesn't move. I just want him to feel like he has to move.
Go ahead and roll the damage.
Okay. Watch me kill this guy. Oops.
I think she healed him for a good amount. What'd you get?
That's a 6. So let's see if I have any modifiers to that. Well, it's just 6.
Okay.
That's good.
And then do you want me to roll that 1d4 to see what direction he goes?
Yep.
2, so he goes south.
He begins screaming, "Get him off! Get him off! Ah!" And he immediately just starts trying to climb the sacks.
And I'm gonna sort of go over and meet him there. I'm just gonna grab him and just start shaking him. I'm not asking him questions, I'm just shaking him.
Okay. Swarm? Hey, I know we're not, the greatest of friends. We just met. You seem like a very nice person, but...
Yes, thank you. Still shaking him. Still shaking the screaming man covered in fleas.
Can we put him down for a minute? It's all he's thinking now is, oh God, oh God, oh God. I need him to be more coherent than that.
Okay,
Thank
I
you.
can put him down. I will put him down. Just to know, and I'm saying this to him, next time I am going to put you down in that vat of bubbling green liquid. Just to keep that in mind.
They're serious. So I know they failed. I really want to dig deep in there and see what they're thinking about all this information they've just given me. Us.
Here's the question with the spell. Does spell last for... Does it work on unconscious people?
I mean, I don't know. That's your call. The spell doesn't end, right? They
Okay.
still have a mind.
Okay, because I did not know if they had a specific rule on that spell that says it ends when they become unconscious.
I don't think so. I'll double check. It wouldn't say anything about it.
What's Death Dodger doing?
Sorry, Death Dodger was in the other room after we tucked this guy safely in the sacks, as it were. There had been concerns about the 2 staircases in this room. There's one leading up and one leading down. So
Actually, it just leads up. Sorry.
Does it just lead up? Okay,
Yeah.
What's this bunker beside me then? So that's the staircase, but then what's beside me on the map here?
Can you go ahead and do the little squiggly thing, please?
Squiggly thing, I will move myself. Whee!
Yeah, there's you.
Yeah. So what's
Okay,
beside
so-
me? Is that a bunker, or I thought that was a staircase? No.
That leads up. That's the staircase that just basically it goes up. Then there's a whatever it's called, and then it goes up higher, and it actually
Okay.
goes this way. So
What's over here then? Here. That looks like a staircase as well.
that is actually a concrete wall.
Okay. So if there's something, it's on the other side, of like a catwalk or something. All right. So I was guarding the stair.
Y'all are on the ground level, by the way. Y'all came in through the sewers, and y'all are on the ground level now.
All right. Well, if our other dude is over here, watching stuff as well.
Yeah, he's kind of watching.
I had wanted to kind of scout ahead, but I don't want to risk alerting anyone. If I'm not hearing any noise. Can I do perception over here? And
Yeah, please do.
Okay.
Because you definitely hear the gnome screaming.
Oh, I hear the gnome screaming, and that's what I'm concerned. I don't want it to alert someone upstairs, so that's what I was trying to listen for any incoming. Perception has not been my thing, so no. We rolled a 6.
Okay.
Did I end up having my spiders put down a web sort of floor thing in front of the stairs, or was that sort of you
managed to put it down on there. They were still working on it, so actually I'll go ahead and put it in real quick.
Okay.
There you go.
Should have put it down near those stairs.
With that, what are you doing, EX? Oh wait, just watching.
Just watching and listening because he was talking and now he's screaming, and Armando's calming him down. So
and Armando, and all of y'all see.
Did he drop his book by chance? Sorry.
Roll me perception.
I have advantage on that. Hold on. Thank God. It was a 4, but my second roll was a 19, and I get +4. 23.
So you do see the main book that he dropped on the ground. It's clear as day there. But
I'm gonna pick that up if I can.
As you do reach down and pick that up, underneath the pallet, right next to it, is a smaller notebook. That it seems like he slid underneath it.
I will try to grab that as well. I'll pick both of those up if I can.
Armando, after the swarm said what she did, shook him a bit, ticks and fleas and whatnot crawling over his body, he basically passes out.
Oh, gosh.
Problem solved. Now we can, I don't know, you do what you want with him. I do not want him in my presence anymore. Besides, fair. I do not think now is opportune time to interrogate.
Well, I got an idea. Just give me one more shot. Won't take me too long. I can only do this for about a minute anyways. I'm gonna get on him. I'm gonna straddle this dude's torso. It's like a little guy, right? It's a gnome.
There's fleas climbing out of his eyebrows and stuff.
Oh god. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna put my hands on his face with my middle fingers on his temples, and my index fingers on the middle of his forehead. And I'm just going to really concentrate and see what I can get, and hopefully I can get some stuff out of him. Or I have 2 goals. One is to get information. Barring information, I want to get as much of his personality as I can.
Okay. So, personality-wise, he is a scientist through and through. You pick up excitement for the experiment coming to life. You pick up hope that all of his research, all of his timing, all of his being for keeping these projects still running is or was worth it, because Experiment 08 is alive. Despite what the up and ups told him to do, as far as shutting it all down and throwing it away or incinerating it.
That was the goal. They were shutting down this project. I'm mumbling this out loud. And I was like, we're gonna shut down this project then. That's what he meant by getting rid of the excess.
You do pick up on the fact that he is feeling like that kind of concept of haha smeared in your face feel, because they've already moved on to the next project upstairs. And And since EX is working now and fully functioning and fully operating and has voice activation and healing properties that the machines upstairs, the fusions between the two organic and non-organic is just machines.
And okay, that's
And
interesting.
yeah,
I see. I feel some of these thoughts. Okay. I'm getting that I'm probably not going to be able to get the like direct info stuff from his unconscious body. Is what it sounds like. Is that correct?
what kind of info are you looking for exactly?
Well, I feel that he's like happy that like his project is working currently, while the upstairs project that they decided to go with is still in effect. I want to know more about this project that they've got upstairs. God damn. All right.
So you pick up that the main scientist upstairs is known as Dr. Glirbo.
Dr. Glirbo, okay.
And something you also pick up as far as his projects are better than Glirbo's because he has multiple species, and Glirbo is only working with kobolds and lizard folk.
All of these guys suck.
And
All right.
Dragonborn.
Specifically reptilians. Okay.
And this particular guy is overjoyed because before him, EX08 was an Asimar. And he's pretty sure that since the Asimar is working, that the High Elf will come online soon. And if the High Elf comes online, then the other ones surely will. He just needs to experiment more and figure out why EX08 came online.
Oh, okay. Kind of like take my hands off this dude's head. And wipe my hands on my shirt. Why do people like this always have to be so slimy? All right.
It's just because he vomited a little bit.
No, I mean in their head. Okay. So, all these people downstairs, it makes sense with the incinerator. They were all slated for incineration, marked as a failed project, except for you. You were one of a kind, superstar, EX. But they got more experiments going upstairs, specifically on kobolds, lizard folks, and dragonborns, by a guy named Dr. Glirbo. That sound familiar to anybody? Agent Green, Dr. Glirbo, anybody know?
Everybody can make a history check.
History? We don't need no stinking history.
That's a 17 for the swarm.
Nice. Mine's not worth mentioning.
EX.
I didn't roll. I was asleep. I don't think I would know him.
That makes sense.
Yep. Swarm. Not too far back ago, you started hearing through the neighborhood kobolds' eggs started ending up missing. disappearing, as well as lizard folk and dragonborn. This was over a year ago.
He is a bad guy, kidnapper, or at least a knapper. He was also potentially taking adults, but he is very much not good.
Seems like the whole building's full of bad folks. I don't want to surprise either of you two new to the group, but I'm gonna look. Well, just watch me, and I become shorter. My face rounds out, loses all of its fine, elegant, sharp features, and I look exactly like this little gnome that is unconscious.
I'm gonna try to punch you.
Come on, it's not hard. I only got an AC of 10.
I have I don't have a very good strength. I think you're just gonna take one. Like if it's an unarmed strike, just like one damage.
Two seasons. This is the first time I take damage. All right.
It's being punched by a team member.
Yeah.
I guess okay. Let's attack roll. God, imagine if I missed. I'm a druid. I'm not supposed to punch people.
Sorcerer, same.
Oh my god, that's a 19.
Oh, I said, watch me. You saw me do this.
Oh, what? And you think I am not weird one here. Ugh. Disgusting. And I walk away and there's spiders on me and the fleas are sort of migrating from the unconscious gnome, sort of following in a little trail behind me.
Prestidigitation to change the color of my clothes and change certain things about my setup so I look like this dude. I got some stuff out of my backpack so I can look just like him, maybe take his jacket after I whap out all this fleas and stuff. Oh, okay, come on. Prestidigitation, that thing clean. Okay, I put that on.
Armando.
Take his clipboard.
Sorry. I know you're busy changing, but I see you have a backpack. He dropped these books.
Oh, let's check this.
I don't seem to have a bag on me yet, so.
Yeah, I'll gladly store them in there. I'm kind of do they have titles?
It was the notebook he was looking for.
It's notebook stuff.
Well,
it might have more information on the experiments.
It's a notebook of sorts. It's a journal book, but then there's a smaller book.
A smaller book?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna look at that. Just flip through the pages on that real quick. What's in here? Is this his personal diary? What's happening?
Give me. What languages do you speak?
Oh, I think, let's see. I got a fair amount. Celestial, Common, Dwarven, Elvish, Halfling.
Yeah, none of them are there.
Damn it. All right, well, we'll keep you in the backpack for now. All right.
The other one, the major one that he was holding, has lists of supplies of various chemicals and various places to get the chemicals from and other things of that nature.
Okay, good to know.
And,
supply lines.
Even receipts, which you come up against, which you would only assume would be his name.
What's his name?
Dr. Densport.
Densport?
Densport.
That's my name now, Dr. Densport. Mm-hmm. I just love experiments. Okay.
You sound so much like him, it's uncanny.
I sound exactly like him, yes. Yes, this is my skill. I can't knock people unconscious in a matter of seconds, so I must pretend. until I can't, and then I need them to knock people unconscious in a matter of seconds.
What's Death Dodger doing presently?
Okay. Well, no one's come down the stairs. He's trying to do a bit of a circuit. To make sure that we don't get surprised. So he's going to check on the party. He's been hearing, screaming and other random stuff. They've been at this for quite a while. Checking in to see if our plan is to go upstairs and continuing with our mission, or what's going on, basically.
Yep. You see the gnome standing there.
Okay.
Can I see her? Can I see Death Dodger? Sorry, him. Can I see Death Dodger?
What's your passive perception?
You're about to be punched again.
My passive perception is 14.
Were you stealthing or anything like that, Death Dodger, or just moving?
Well, I've been moving quietly to not draw attention if there's any...
Yeah, give me a stealth roll then.
Damn it.
Oh, no, I wasn't stealthing towards the party. I stealth when I'm in the other room when I was coming towards the party, I was not trying to be sneaky about it. Seeing as they had screaming going on, I didn't think sneaky was necessary.
Okay. Armando, you definitely see Death Dodger coming your way. And Death Dodger, you definitely see the gnome.
Okay.
Yeah, you see me
the gnome is suddenly... Sorry?
No, you just see me flipping through the clipboard, and I look up, and I'm like, hey, oh, right, it's me. It's Armando.
So how are the other party members reacting? Well, I'm going to take a quick look at the scene. Do I see the other gnome nearby, or is he buried?
What's your passive perception?
11.
He's not terribly hard to miss. I mean, he is slumped over a few sacks. It is awfully wet off in that corner.
Okay. All right. Well...
There's a bad odor.
Yeah, yeah. All right, I see you're taking point then.
Yeah, I figure I can infiltrate up front, and maybe have you stealthing close behind to cover my 6. That's what you guys usually say, right? Cover my 6.
That sounds like a plan.
I
I've been
cover
anxious.
my 8.
I've been anxious to get upstairs because I think we're done everything we can down here, and I want to find out what's going on in this place.
Agree. I don't know if you
Everybody make a perception check.
Ooh, not bad. Okay.
18.
Dirty 20.
I got a 17.
15.
Death Dodger, Armando, the Swarm. Y'all hear this weird whoosh and twinkling in the other room. EX08, you actually see a bluish shimmer come from this area, and suddenly, out of it, appears 2 figures.
Vought will step out. Dark purple, like purple skin. You see blue and like yellow splotches of color upon his skin. Black tattoos run over his hands and his chest. He's got like a large trench, kind of like a trench coat on, a leather trench coat. Strapped to his back, there's like this large curved elven blade that kind of sticks up from behind him, and his big dark eyes blink with the red irises as he kind of looks over at EX. Notices probably Agent Green and would recognize Agent Green from other dealings. And I'll look to Agent Green, look to EX. Vought give hug?
No, do not give hug, Vought. And with that, the Red Breast steps out.
Red Breast is a thin and pale half elf, dressed in all black clothes. His hair dyed jet black, but it's been a while. You can see his pale roots showing through. He's got flashy new clothes. He's looking around. He wasn't really paying attention when they were sent, so he's not even quite sure what he's stepping into. He looks around. Hey, what's up?
And y'all see before y'all, obviously, Agent Green, that y'all have had many dealings with over the last 10 months. Standing near what appears to be your incinerator, just told Vought, no hugs. And you see a new person. What does this new person look like?
EX is, well, she's kind of gaunt, kind of pale, a little bit rotting. You can tell that she once was very pretty. And she is, she's got her armor on, and she has robotic body parts, as well as a backpack on her back that seems to be metallic with slits down the side. And her eye, I forgot. And she has a robotic eye in her face.
And the backpack and the armor and whatnot almost seems like it's been infused to her.
Yeah. You can tell she used to be, I forgot the name, I'm sorry. She used to be the celestial race that I cannot remember.
Asimar.
Thank you. She used to be Asimar, and yeah, so she's looking a little dead, a little alive, a little robotic, a little Asimar.
All right. Redbreast kind of looks you up and down. That's kind of his bag. Doesn't look hostile, right? Like nobody's gearing up to fight. So kind of
as far as you know, both of y'all, what is y'all's passive perception?
14. And I rolled when I came through just to see like how quickly Bot would have recognized, and so I rolled a 22, and that's why I was like, figured that he would have spotted both EX and Agent Green pretty quickly.
I got a passive perception to 12.
Vought and Redbreast, Vought especially, notices to the right of you these large vats, and the smell is extremely familiar. Redbreast, you look over, and right next to you is a barrel of this stuff. Iderite liquid. Y'all know from personal experience that this shit will make you go ape shit mad, and is not only highly toxic, but explosive.
Wow, and it's just out in the open.
Yeah, and you're right next to it.
I'm gonna pull my bright red scarf across my face just a little bit tighter.
Vot's gonna pull the cigar he had in his mouth out and like stamp it out on the ground. Take it, stuff it in one of his pockets.
That's a good move, sir.
Good call. Yeah.
Hey, so what's going on? Where's the Green is the one that's our contact, right?
Agent Green, yes.
Agent Green. Where's everybody else?
They're in the other room, about to go upstairs.
Bot, go.
Who's this?
A small gnome in a lab coat and a clipboard, kind of like pop their head out because I noticed you guys before. Hey, we're down here. Glad you're back. Come on.
Bot, give hug.
Oh, not only if it's the lube kind of liquid you got.
You're more than my height.
I'll follow on past, kind of giving the side eye to whoever this half rotten but intriguingly cybernetic person is, but I'm following Vought.
And where's the swarm? Oh, over here.
I feel like with a dirty 20, I might have gotten up on the ceiling. Like I'm holding onto the ceiling, and I'm just kind of like watching things because I heard some more. Mom, close the door.
Oh, sorry.
I'm basically on the ceiling because I heard I heard them coming. I was like, oh my god, more voices, more things to deal with, so I'm just trying to be prepared.
Are you hiding up in the ceiling?
I mean, I think I'm crouched low, but I'm not like I'm kind of flush with the ceiling, but I don't think there's much to hide against up there. I think if you're still against the ceiling, not many people notice.
But as you round the corner with your 22, what does Vought see crouched upside down in the ceiling itself?
So Vought sees, I'm guessing what Vought first sort of feels or senses is maybe the slight feeling of spider webs sort of across the skin. You know, when you walk through a spider web in a really weird open area, it's kind of like that. And it's coming from the various little spiders that are crawling up and down the swarm's arms. Now, the swarm is a Torella, which is a species, an irradiated species that rose up after the Miva meteor hit. So that means that they are a spider person. So the swarm is currently kind of hanging upside down, just kind of looking a little moist. A little sticky spiders, maybe a couple fleas remaining from infestation.
That one with us? Kind of gesture towards the spider with his head probably like cocked and tilted and twisted, like big eyes just blinking up at
and 8 eyes blink back, and we're just blinking at each other.
Red breast.
Yeah.
Vought seems to be looking up at something as you see the rest of the party.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of wander in behind him, looking around unconcerned until I look up at the ceiling and then kind of flinch back like, jeez. But no actual like threat coming from the ceiling. So I'm like, man, my shade was creepy. Hey, no offense. Hi.
Hello. You're very skinny.
I prefer to think of myself as slender.
No, just skinny.
Live?
No.
Okay, fair enough.
Swarm's gonna drop back down to the ground.
You're kind of hairy and multi-limbed while we're stating things about each other.
Yes, thank you. I'm actually, I would usually be more hairy. I need to molt, so that's coming up soon. So, I'm not at my best currently.
I don't even understand. You guys, what's going on here? What?
Don't mind them. We picked up some new guys here. Swarm's been working on this project since as long as we have, and EX is deeply entrenched in it. So they're coming along for the ride. Also, you know who I am. I know I don't look like me, but
I assumed.
Yeah.
What's the situation? What's upstairs?
Probably more of the people responsible for all of these toxic chemicals in dead people. So
also probably
I have a very low feeling of accountability for what actually ends up happening to any of them. I think that we probably need stealth and caution. So I think there's
There
a
are
lot of them.
also child slaves up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't want casualties on the side.
Yeah, the plan is I go up first pretending to be Dr. Densbort, try to get as much info as I can. You know how I do. And I guess if everything should go fully, tits up, I will use a code word. What should my code word be?
Rats.
What was that, Bot?
Loop.
Lube. What was that?
That's way too likely to just come up in conversation.
Oh, yes. Vot use all the time.
You should say vermin.
Vermin. Yes, vermin.
Vermin's
All right.
good.
Go with vermin. I'm going to establish a link with one of you guys. Death Dodger. I kind of like look at you, make a quick link. You're going to be my main point of contact. If I say vermin in your head, you know what to do. Save me very quickly.
It's a deal.
And I'll let you know if there's a good chance to advance into the building as I move forward. I'll try to make openings and let you know mentally when's a good time to go when I'm distracting people for you.
Look, if there's kids up there, we gotta get them out of here. Priority one.
Is there a way to go through outside windows? I think they are being kept in specific apartments, perhaps. If we can get them out through windows, then there will not be as much risk of having to get them through dangerous areas such as these.
Weren't the windows boarded up?
They had bars on them.
Bars. Even worse.
I mean, they opened, but you saw the bars through the wooden shutters.
We could open some from the inside, I'm sure, probably, and then you could start carrying them down like that. Surely traumatizing most of them, but
Oh no, they know me. Yes, I care for some of them. That is how I know they are in trouble.
That's fair. They need somebody. All right. Sure. All right. It's going to be pretty improv-y up there, but, we'll get through. All right. And then I kind of straighten myself up, take a couple deep breaths, and I guess I walk upstairs. Let's see how this goes.
Okay.
Since he's going upstairs, should somebody tie up the other guy so he doesn't wake up and ruin everything? I don't have any rope. Sorry.
Agent Green says, looks at y'all and says, "I have it. Don't worry."
Thank you. Okay.
That guy's not waking up.
I think he's going straight in the incinerator, personally. She's sitting right there.
Yeah.
I think the vats are a good option too. But
I don't need to know what happened.
Maybe just his legs and his arms in the incinerator so he can't run.
I just didn't want him to surprise us. Loose ends.
Let's see what's upstairs.
Are you paying attention, EX?
Well, now that I know Green is going to take care of him, I'm going to come in here, so yes. That's a vague question. Yes, I'm paying attention.
With that, Armando.
Yes.
Okay.
I am Dr. Densbort now. I've just gone downstairs. I have taken care of my project for the day, much to my disappointment. And I'm going upstairs to find out if I can help with the other project that everyone knows I am not happy about, but will do.
Indeed, indeed.
Before he goes up, can I symbiotic entity real quick?
What does that do?
It's like my wild shape. Basically, I'm going to gain some temp HP.
Okay. And what do you transform into?
Well, I said I was molting earlier, so I'm just gonna sort of like you're just gonna see the swarm standing there, and then they're just gonna sort of flex, and their old skin's just gonna like burst out like a t-shirt, and they're gonna have like a couple little like glowy mushrooms kind of peeking out from beneath the sort of chinks in their chitin, sort of the divides. They're chitin. Their eyes look a little glowier, a little brighter, and their hands look a little fuzzier.
Okay, then.
They're actually a lot cuter when they're like this.
As that's happening below, Mondo, you go up the stairs, and it looks like this room is completely sealed off.
Sealed off, like there's like no doors?
You can tell the outline of a door. That was somewhere here, but it has been completely sealed off by brick and mortar.
Seems like an illusion. I put my hand on it.
It's solid.
Oh, it's not an illusion. Fuck. Okay. I've run into a snag, everyone. I say the Death Dodger in their head.
It actually goes up to another floor.
Can I sense any kind of like magical stuff on it? Is this like a magic thing?
Roll me Arcana.
Yeah. Okay, that's a 16.
You don't detect any magic whatsoever or see any magic. No, the stairs continue going up further.
Oh, okay, the stairs continue going up further. I misunderstood. All right.
I can't communicate back with you, right? I can only
Oh,
receive.
yeah, you fully can, yeah.
Oh, I'm going to ask you what's happening. You said there's complications.
There's a wall in front of me. This is all in our heads. There's a wall in front of me. It looks like there's supposed to be a door here, but it's been bricked up.
Okay.
Oh.
So what now? Where are you going?
I'm going to keep going up the stairs. I guess they like completely blocked off a whole floor. That seems suspicious.
I'm going to come stay a staircase behind you then, so I'll come up to the next landing.
That's good. Yeah, you guys can investigate that while I go up a floor above.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'll do then. I'll go up to the next floor while they take that door and figure if they can figure anything out with it.
As you go up the stairs, are you doing anything specific as you climb?
As I climb, I'm just going up the stairs. This is acting as naturally as possible. Like this is just another day at work. Because as far as anyone knows, that's what it is.
Yeah, as you get up the stairs, you officially see your first encounter.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna, as I walk up, I guess I kind of like walk up to here, and then that looks like a barred door. Can I see through the bars?
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 16.
What you see beyond that?
I also have dark vision in case that matters.
It is dimly lit, but yeah, you should be able to see. How far do you can see? 60 feet?
60 feet, yep.
I'm assuming we're all kind of following like a stairwell or so down, so we're not super far back, right?
Yeah, you guys, as far as Death Dodger stated, were one level below me, technically investigating that boarded up door. Shit, there's a lot of people, it looks like. A lot of stuff.
So, just at a quick glance, that's pretty much what you can see. As the orc looks at you.
Mm-hmm.
Hula! Yeah!
What did you just say?
Hula!
Oh. Fuck. Hold on a second. I didn't even think about that. Of course. Oh, and I don't have anything. Oh, I think I have a trick for this. Hold on. I'm so sorry. To explain, I'm pretty sure he's speaking Orcish, and I don't know how to speak Orcish. The creature can see okay. I might cheat. I can establish telepathic speech. Mm-hmm. So I could just speak to them, right? Obviously, the gnome can't speak telepathically, but if they are saying what they're saying in their heads, I understand it. You know what I mean? Kind of like when you talk, you're thinking the same words you're saying. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I'm hoping to use telepathic speech as a way to understand what they're saying. If I break my connection with Death Dodger and establish telepathic speech with the orc in front of me, so that I can understand what he says and then reply.
Go ahead and give me a straight intelligence check.
Intelligence? It's not like my force of charisma or anything like that? Okay.
No.
All right. Oh, shit. Okay. I didn't touch it. It's a nat 20. That's very exciting.
Out of the being hungry and this job sucks and what the hell does this doctor want? He basically is asking you, what's the password?
Okay. Do the stairs keep going up?
Yes.
And this guy's guarding this door, right? Not the stairwells.
You're
as far as I can.
As far as you can, yeah. As far as you can assume.
I'm just gonna look at him, kind of like dejected. All right, I took care of my project downstairs. Is Dr. Clearbow in there, or is he upstairs?
He once again says it again.
In his head, when he he just says, "What's the password?"
And something about stupid gnomes. Hate working with these sons of bitches.
Come on, I can hardly pronounce it. And I'm like trying to like coax him into thinking what that word is.
Give me
deception.
Yes.
Yeah, thank God. Oh God. Well, there goes that 20. I don't have inspiration, so that's 2 plus 7, 9.
He looks at you.
Mm-hmm.
And just points back down the stairwell. And pretty much says, "Get your sorry ass back down the stairwell," is basically what he's saying in Orc.
That's frustrating.
Or we will throw you away just like your sorry projects.
Okay. Oh, God. So frustrating, all of you. I'm going to go back downstairs. You guys see me come back downstairs.
The swarm almost punches you again.
Come on.
But doesn't.
As I'm going back downstairs, I just transform back into me. Into Armando face. Alright, so I ran into a snag. I need passwords. I don't think the stealthy, passive route's gonna work this time. Shit.
I could try to set fleas on him, see if he runs in random direction.
We could lure him downstairs.
This place is dirty enough as is. But not,
Do the books have a passwords?
What? I'm sorry, what was that, EX?
Do the books have the passwords?
Oh, shit. I can't read one of the books. The clipboard just has like an inventory list, but I can't read the other book. I kind of pull it out. Does anyone know what language this is?
We can look.
I can glance at it.
Yep.
No, but no.
Dave, what do we roll
I'll
to see if
look
we
at
know
it,
what language
maybe.
it is?
What languages do y'all have?
Common,
Just say the language, man, so we can tell you if one of us know it.
common, draconic, and halfling.
I have
Big
common, common, infernal, and primordial.
a common druidic, and just like the spider language.
You can add Elvish and Goblin to that list as well.
Grung.
And Armando was, what was Armando?
Oh, I had, I think you already told me, I don't know it, but Celestial, Common, Dwarven, Elvish, Halfling.
EX, Death Dodger? Y'all pick up on some familiar words. It is a combination of infernal and draconic.
Oh, I should mention that Redbreast also speaks Common and Draconic.
Redbreast, you pick up on some draconic as well?
Any convenient page labeled passwords.
Well, the problem with this
Dog ears.
Right.
with this
week's word.
gnome is not only he wrote it in draconic and in infernal, but he also wrote in code too.
If my
Just
friend
in case
Dave
of this
was-
scenario arising, like what was the preemptiveness on that?
To protect it from the other scientists, maybe?
Yeah, I wonder if he was really just like. I mean, he obviously thought he was so much better than all these scientists.
Oh, yeah,
so
no,
he's like,
for
they're
sure.
going to try to steal my work.
Not gonna lie. In real life, Sam had a bad day at work. I'm tempted to just go up there and start wrecking shop.
I just want to point out the fact that considering one of our party members is actually his success, he may actually have been the most brilliant of the scientists so far.
So,
Go ahead.
how many did you see up there? Like, if we needed to storm in,
I counted one guard up front, big orc guy. I've counted at least 4 other people back there milling about doing jobs. And there was a lot. I saw maybe half of the square footage on that floor. He won't let us go. I won't be able to even get further up the stairwell without the password. Unless we go up there and immediately incapacitate them, and then who knows what the people behind that gate will do.
He's got to have the ability to open the door, which means he probably has the code or the button or something. So whatever opens the door.
can we
We
bust
don't need him. We just need whatever his access is.
Mm-hmm.
So let's lure him down here and take care of him out of sight.
Yeah.
If you go as the doctor and say your experiment got out,
Yeah. I like that. I like
and
that.
I could be at the bottom of the stairs.
Don't actually know if he speaks common.
I could give you the words. If you think it's draconic, do you know what language he was speaking?
Can I recognize what language he was speaking, Dave?
It's pretty much, orc.
Yeah, it was Orcish.
Oh, I can't help you there.
You know, we could just make a bunch of noise down here until
Well,
someone
that's what I was
comes out.
thinking. Yeah.
Or
I also might have something that can cause some trouble, but it will involve bagpipes.
Let's go with my acting first before we pull out the bagpipes.
Your acting is a reliable source.
I
of
feel
trouble.
like you made a list of all of everybody's least favorite things and decided to combine them into making a character.
Not like bagpipes.
I like your idea of making noises. I think I could do Like minor illusion makes sounds too.
I can
Yeah.
make sounds with my mouth.
Yeah, that's very good, Redbreast. Uh, we could do that. You guys want to make like zombie sounds?
I think I'm offended.
I don't think you're a zombie. I think you're like a cyborg.
I'm alive. I don't know.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you're necessarily a zombie. You could just be resurrected or reincarnated or reanimated. You know, zombie is very specific.
And before you go up the stairs again, let me bless you, because I can do that.
Cool. Yeah.
Memories are coming back, and I think I can help you with your quest.
Oh, wait. I have a question. Out of character. The religious overtones that I'm getting from EX here, does it remind me of my personal faith here? Of anything? Does it have anything to do with Cetra?
Go ahead and give me a religion check.
What was that? Okay, it's 16 on the die plus my religion 4, so 20, dirty 20.
Yeah, I mean, not your specific religion.
Okay, good. No,
But
that's better for me.
it is
Good.
very. You are picking up on some undertones there, definitely.
All right, so like you said, let me bless you, and you can all kind of see like me visibly flinch. It's like, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Go ahead.
Okay, so before we go up the stairs, I will cast Bless, and I get to pick 3 people. So who is going up first?
I'm going first.
Okay. You know your friends better than I do. Who else could use a blessing?
Well, the 2 that raised their hands seem like good picks.
And out of character, my screen glitched, and I missed who that was.
Oh, Death Dodger and Bot.
And Bot. Okay, sorry about that.
So
Great timing.
is the plan that we're going to go partially up the stairs and try to distract them down here, or you're going to go up and talk to them and try to get them to come here?
Oh, sorry, Death Dodger, you were going to say?
Go ahead.
I was going to say, yeah, I'm going to try to lure them downstairs. Maybe you guys can make some like noises, and then you guys just jump them when we get down to the bottom of the stairs. Yeah, just full on, just jump them. Hopefully it works. Also, if the plan flips, it's going to be me screaming. So you guys then go upstairs and say...
I mean, honestly, just say that there's a really big spider downstairs and you need help getting it.
Honestly? That's fair. That's honestly pretty good. I'm probably going to lie because I'm better at lying, but... That's true. There's a very big spider. All right, I'm going to go upstairs. Walk.
Okay, wait. So I'm going to bless, and then Armando, I'm going to also give you guidance. Touch your shoulder, and I say, may the light bring you justice and peace.
Yeah, okay. Let's go. Thank you.
And with that, as you go upstairs, Armando, Watchers, this is a good time, I do believe, to take a break. The party is about to ascend into the unknown and lure out potential mob members. Whether it succeeds or not, we don't know. But come back after the break to find out.
Thank you so much, guys, for joining us for yet another XP Guild show. If you are enjoying this, please do us a favor, click like, subscribe, hit the bell notification if you want to be notified when our next show goes live. Feel free to drop us a comment. We'd love to hear from you guys, hear your thoughts on the show, or anything else you want to talk about. I'd like to take a quick moment to say thank you to our friends over at Hero Forge, a Sky Castle LLC product. We are not sponsored by them, but if you're looking for great custom miniatures, check out HeroForge.com. They've been so kind to let us use their art, as many of the miniatures and artwork that we use come from their website with their permission. However, they have not reviewed our content, and so what we do does not necessarily represent their views or beliefs. Again, thank you to Hero Forge. Now, let's get back to the show.
Welcome back, Watchers. I hope that your break was as nice as ours. But let us get back to the story at hand. Armando, aka the Doctor, has now positioned himself once again in front of the orc. Let us go see what he has to say.
Armando goes and starts going up the stairs. He transforms, and in the middle of his transformation, he has they have an idea, and they change the appearance just a little bit to have like a black eye and like dripping blood from a bit of their from like somewhere under their scalp, and they use prestidigitation to like dirty up their clothes, like they've been thrown around. I go up to the orc guard. I need help. The experiments worked. They worked. It's amazing, but they're not under control. I need you to come down here and help me. Come on, let's go.
He looks at you.
Come on, you gotta understand. Let's go. Look at me. Fight.
And he's like, Utag! Ha! And he turns around, Utag! Ha!
Shit.
And the one behind comes to the gate, and the other one comes to the gate.
Great. All three of you. Yeah, come on. We need these things are incredibly strong. Let's go.
And
please go first. I can't fight.
The gate opens as one comes through, and then the gate shuts as the other one stands behind it.
Okay.
He looks over at you. Ula!
The one behind the gate?
Down.
Yeah, you first. I can't fight these things. Go. And I kind of, I'm hoping that they're making the monster sounds like I told them to.
Skirts.
Everybody
God damn it. I should just use the spell.
that's making noise, give me a deception. Actually, give me a performance
An animal
check.
handling?
Everybody give me a performance check.
Can I give them advantage with my incredible acting here? Come on.
You can give me a deception check.
All right, I got pretty good deception. Let's see what my +7 gets me. Let's see. All right, yeah, that's about 17. 10 + 7.
You guys, the red breast lives for this kind of thing. I got a 22.
Nice. Red breast is a thespian through and through.
Making a distracting noise, causing a scene. That's like 5.
Obviously, Death Dodger's used to being quiet, because when he tries to do monster noises, they don't really work. So his lame 6, unfortunately. Luckily, he's a small voice, so we'll just hope it doesn't, echo out over Redbreast's epic monster sounds.
We will see. What does Vought have?
Vought got a 12. He's just making his natural croaking sound that they can make. But it's like this deep bass,
Pretty good.
as best as he can. He's like, this doesn't work well.
EX.
Might not be the right thing, but it's a real good one of those.
EX's newness and blondness was showing, and she rolled a 4. So she's kind of looking around, and I don't know what they were doing.
The swarm.
I feel like with the 17, the swarm is pretty convincingly sounding like broken glass. Like, it's not an animal sound, but they do, like, the sounds they're making sounds a little like glass shattering.
It's honestly far more impressive.
The swarm makes creepy noises at all times. I'm getting the vibe.
Right, I'm like, oh, I guess I'll do something really creepy, and then it's just like glass.
And with that, the front orc looks at the other orc and goes, "Utha!" And the other orc kind of literally roll me a dex check, or dex saving throw, Armando.
Not looking good. What's my dex? Hey, it's a 0. I got a 6.
6. The second orc literally pushes you off into the corner, and you hit the side of the wall, doing 1 point of damage.
Another point of damage. I'm so injured today.
2 in 2 seasons.
I'm faint.
You have bless on you. I don't know if that helps. You did a saving throw, right?
I should have been adding a D4. I should have been adding a D4 to my stuff, but I don't think a D4 would have helped my 6.
And with that, they run down the stairs to the second level.
Since they're running down the stairs, as they come around the corner, can I use my reaction?
The order was Fought and Death Dodger.
Okay.
And then after that, everybody else.
That's
So
right. Okay.
Vought gets to go first.
Yeah, so once they come into view, I would assume that we kind of held back far enough so that they would have to make their way down to a certain point.
Go ahead and move yourself.
Once they come into view, I'm going to grab the first one. I'm going to punch the first one the minute they come into view. Then if I hit, I am allowed to, as a bonus action, try to grapple.
Okay.
So
Throw him down the stairs.
17 to hit.
Woohoo!
Let's see. Him up. Yeah, I can do that. That's pretty cool. That definitely hits.
All right, for 5 points of bludgeoning damage, and they are, in fact, magical, in case that matters.
Okay.
And then this will initiate a grapple. So, oh wait, I hit the wrong button. Darn it, that was a good roll too. So if I had that roll, that was 13, but I had the wrong plus, so it would be 17 total for my grapple check.
17.
Why did no? It was the right number. I just hit the wrong 19. I hit animal handling the second time. So no, it was athletics is +6, so 19 for grapple.
And how much points of damage did you do?
5 points.
As you reach out, and I've got to make, and you rolled a what now?
19.
19. And I've got to contest that, right?
Yeah, either athletics or acrobatics for the contesting roll.
That's what I was thinking. Does this guy have it? Oop. Yep. Ooh. Barely. You manage to grab him.
Cool. He also needs to give me a Constitution saving throw, DC 12.
Okay.
And then I will start to drag him down the stairs. If he failed, he is now poisoned for 1 minute.
He is extremely poisoned. I rolled a nat 1 on that one.
Nice.
Don't
So
feel
yeah,
it.
as Vought sees this guy, he punches him with one hand, reaches around with his other hand, and drags the orc up against his tiny body, but will grab a hold of him and start walking down. And as he does, these like ooze of secretion from his skin starts seeping into the orc's body. and starting to affect his ability to think and act.
Yeah. The second orc comes down, looks at what's going on, and yells, "Hula! Hula!" And
Is there any chance I can use the reaction? Or no? I don't have any reaction spells. That doesn't matter. I don't have any reaction spells.
Like, I didn't have initiative things, but yeah, totally, I would respond if I could.
yes, you get one response.
Okay. If I was in range to just attack him.
He is up on the stairwell. He's about 10 feet away from you.
10 feet away. All right. Well, I'm gonna whip a dagger at him.
I was dragging this other guy down the stairs, so would I have been able to drag him past Death Dodger so that, like, that was kind of my intent, was to try to drag him down so others can get in and Death Dodger could get up.
Yeah, you're allowed to do that with that roll for sure. Okay. So, but like I said, he's about 10 feet away, so if you want to close the gap, you can, or hit him from this angle.
If I have time to close the gap and attack him before he gets his full yell out, I will totally do that.
Yeah.
That would be my first choice. All right, so I'll do that. I'll run in for a strike.
Don't forget to add bless, like I forgot to add bless.
Oh, how does it? What is
it's
it?
a D4.
Just
a D4 to attacks ability or attacks and saving throws. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna do a draconic strike because I'm getting angry, and we really need to make some forceful headway here. So, let's lunge in for a 22.
Oh, easily
to hit. Yeah.
Easily.
So it's that plus another D4. So it was 7 plus another 1, so 8. 8 for my draconic strike. And then for my bonus action, I'm going to just do another one. My draconic strike, I'm gonna it's lightning damage would be the kind of damage that does, so electricity. And oops, sorry, wrong one. Oh, so 25 on my unarmed strike.
Yeah, for sure. Without a doubt.
And that's 5 damage. And then another one for the bless, right? Does that affect all of or just one per turn? For bless, is that a bonus to hit or a bonus to damage?
Just a hit, and it will affect all your attack rolls, I believe.
Oh, okay. All right, cool.
So 5?
So 5.
What does this look like as you pummel him to almost unconsciousness? He's still up on his feet, but he doesn't look so great.
So I make a quick run to him, jump kick him in the chest with my first strike. There's a bit of a flash and a sizzle as my foot connects with his chest, and lightning kind of arcs out around him, sort of shocking him. As he topples over, I then strike him straight in the throat. Just not meant to kill necessarily, but definitely meant to incapacitate him completely at that point.
Yeah, he steps back a little bit, still within your range, holding his throat, but he's still alive and angry and pissed off to the point that he swings out at you.
Okay.
Does a 12 hit?
No.
as he swings out and makes contact with the wall, unable to make a correct hit. Everyone, go ahead and make a initiative roll.
Yeah, had you, if you had started your encounter before asking for initiative, I think it slots in, as long as you had paired your encounter with this campaign. But if not, then you can just add us in manually.
Okay, so what is the swarm?
We're all mid-pack, damn.
The swarm got... Oh, where is the swarm?
Oh, no, what's your initiative?
Oh, 15.
Okay. Armando?
12.
That one don't count. That one don't. Oh, EX?
21.
Okay. Where are y'all at? Death Dodger?
10.
And Redbreast?
13.
13. Okay, and Vought?
Bot was a 14.
14. Okay.
We don't need no stinking orcs.
Let's see here. 13. So we officially start the initiative. EX, you are first. You are downstairs. What do you wish to do?
Yeah, I'm going to hold on my action because I'm downstairs and I don't even think I can see anybody yet. So,
Swarm, you are also downstairs.
I think because I believe I have the movement to get me up to, should I be able to get up to a Deft Dodger to sort of help out?
What is your movement?
Well, I currently have Long Strider on me, so that is 30 plus 10, so 40.
Yeah, easily. You can scurry on the side of the wall or on the ceiling.
Okay, in that case, I am going to, scurry on up, and he's looking pretty beat up.
Yeah, he is electrified and just the snot beat out of him. He's still barely hanging on, though.
Okay, I'm just gonna ice knife him then.
Okay. Roll me that beautiful, beautiful roll.
Okay. Let's do that. I will use this pretty one. Okay, 24 to hit.
Yeah, definitely hits.
And then that is a 6. That's 6 damage. And then since let's see if my symbiotic entity does anything extra. So no, that's just a 6. Does he go down with that 6?
Yes, he does. What does that look like to Death Dodger?
I probably just scurry up the wall and knife him. Like, it's very unceremonious. It's not, cool or creepy. I just knife him.
So right after
Oh, sorry. But then
you were telling. Okay, go.
Can I use my reaction to him falling? Vought is still dragging the other guy down the stairs, right?
He is, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to take an attack with my sickle. Or wait, no. Actually, I'm going to reaction to that, and I'm going to do my Halo of Spores, which is I basically spit some spores at this guy.
And what is the range on that? And does it hit Vought?
Let's see. You can use your reaction to deal 1d4 necrotic damage to one creature you can see when it moves into a space or starts its turn there. But so that's within 10 feet. So 10 feet, it should get him. And so then since I'm also symbiotic entity, I add an extra D. Oh, I actually get to double it. So let's get this guy. Okay, that is a 3 and a 2, so that's 5 damage.
And what was the attack roll?
Oh, I think it
just happens.
It's a reaction. It just happens.
Does it get a save?
Con save.
On save.
I believe. With a DC of 13.
13, he does pass.
Okay. So then I just sort of spit on him, and it's gross.
Okay.
And then let's see what else. And I'm going to. That's how I'm going to end my turn.
Okay. With that, the dork on the ground seems to be bleeding out, and Armando, the orc upstairs. This is when I wish we had the flip over easy mode. You hear yelling from below, and you see the orc standing there going, "Hutha, hutha!" looking at you.
Is it my turn?
No, it is that orc's turn. As he looks at you, and then peers around the other corner and goes, "Hula, hula!" and then comes back to you. It is now Vot's turn.
All right. Vot currently has this guy in one hand. He reaches over his back and pulls out this long, curved elven blade and is going to bring it down and slash at this orc that he's still holding on to for a natural 20. All right. So that will be 18 points of slashing damage. I think that's it, because I don't think I get any special...
he's going to need a Band-Aid.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm still holding on to him, so... yeah, if he survives, then cool. I'm just going to keep dragging him down. If he survives, I'm going to keep bringing him towards Redbreast in particular, since he's down there.
Okay. With that, as you bring him down, Redbreast, it is your turn. As you see Vot coming down with half a body of an orc.
Okay. So this has all been taking place kind of up the stairs, right?
Yeah, on the first story. Y'all are on the ground floor.
Yeah. So I guess I had been kind of waiting in ambush down there for somebody to come out.
Mm-hmm.
And so you're saying that Vought just kind of came out of there with corpse.
Yep. Half of one.
Sweet.
You want finish?
Get him out of the way. Get him out of the way. Get the rest of them down here.
And once you realize he's dead, he'll push the corpse aside and get ready to go back up.
Okay. Are you doing anything else, Armando? I mean, not Armando, but Redbreast.
You know what? Just because I'm anxious, I'm gonna sneak up a little bit more and get a little bit of a better angle up on the stairs. But I really am just wait. I was waiting for somebody to come down so I could shoot him. So yeah, unless there's a reason to. Here's what I'll do. I guess I move down there. That's all I do. I'll wait till my next turn to figure out what to do.
Okay. And with that, Armando, what are you doing on the second floor, second story, as it looks like the other orc communicated with somebody else on the other side of the wall, but has not opened the gate?
So based on my last attempt connecting with them mentally with telepathic speech, I could understand their intentions and I could communicate with them with telepathic speech, right?
With that one that you communicated that went downstairs.
Yeah, but yeah, so I could. So it should be the same with this guy.
Okay.
What were you gonna say?
Nothing. Okay. You're gonna do it to this guy?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it to this guy.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it to this guy.
Because you lost contact with the other guy.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So.
No, I know. Yeah, there's no point in that. At least as far as Armando cares. So I'm gonna go up to this guy, and in his mind he's gonna hear a voice suggest to him that, oh man, the sounds downstairs sound like the monsters are like really having their way with your buddies. You should open that gate and leave it open while you go down there and help them. He's gonna have to make a wisdom saving throw with disadvantage because I'm casting it heightened with my meta magic.
Okay. And what's the wisdom saving throw you said?
Yeah, wisdom DC 13 at disadvantage.
Disadvantage, okay.
Ooh, so many.
He looks at you and goes, "Willa," and you hear agreed. And he unlocks the door.
Nice.
And starts running down the stairs.
All right.
And with that, the gate is open. Actually,
wide open. Fantastic. So that was my action to do that.
I'm just going to do a green stripe to represent it being open.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and walk inside. I'm going to look inside and see, is there any obvious mechanism to open and close the door?
Roll me a perception check.
All right. That's a nat 1, so probably not.
Yeah, no. But you do get to, well, actually, a nat 1, no. That's all you were solely looking for a door knob handle thingy, Bob. So, okay. Anything else you would like to do?
I moved 5, 10, 15 feet. I'm on the inside now. I'm gonna go ahead and this dude like talked to some people over here. What do I see now that I can like see all of this?
Yep. And let's see here. You can probably see this going on too. And that's pretty much maybe a little bit of this right
Is this
here.
guy a gnome or a kid?
It's a kid.
Oh, fuck. Come on.
Yep. And you also see another kid down... wrong button.
This one, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured. Okay.
But you also see two dwarves.
Yeah. Not very happy.
And with the perception that you roll, you can't tell what they're doing.
All right. I moved 15 feet. I'm going to stick right here. That's fine. I'll stay right here.
Okay. And
that's
with
it for me.
Yeah. With that, we moved to Death Dodger.
All right. Well, I have a staircase in front of me to ascend. I think we've we dealt with everybody here. Oh no, my guy's still up, eh?
He's down. He is still breathing,
down?
but he is. Yeah. He's
Oh
bleeding out.
yeah, and he's got a spider on him. so I'll let her deal with that. I'm going to run upstairs because I promised.
Yeah.
Yeah, I promised I had Armand's back, so.
Yeah, and by running up the stairs, you run into the orc coming down the stairs.
Oh, it's coming down the stairs? Fantastic.
Yeah, I figured
All right.
like that.
Okay. So, well, seeing as he's the only one around, let's have some fun. Woohoo! I'm going to begin my action with Breath of the Dragon.
Okay.
So he has to make a it's really low dex save, actually.
Well, you will be happy to know that one of our lovely watchers named Panatellos has given me disadvantage to this roll.
Oh, sweet. Well, then, yeah, let's do that. So he has to make a dex save of 9, and he takes half damage on a save or full damage on a fail. So.
Okay. That one was a success, but the next one, unfortunately, is also a success.
It's too bad because I rolled like maximum damage, but
he rolled
it doesn't
11.
do anything. Alrighty then. Well, he does. He still takes half.
Oh, he does.
So
okay,
I got 8, so he takes 4 damage.
4 damage. Yeah, something. And with that, is there any other action bonus? Oh, go ahead.
So that's I still get another attack here. So I'm going to my within range now.
Yeah,
I did it.
Yeah, you're up on him.
All right. Well, let's just go for another strike. Unarmed strike. We'll go straight to the throat again. Why not? So 25.
Easily.
And 6 damage on that.
6 damage. What does this look like to the watchers?
Well, as I'm running up the stairs and I see him, I kind of call out. And when I call out, this blast of what kind of looks like vibrating sound sort of hits him, but then he crackles with a little electricity, and I immediately follow it up with a blow, probably right to his midriff, because I'm coming up the stairs. So whenever I can access most easily, sort of doubling him over somewhat.
Yeah. And with that, he's still conscious, still alive, and looking mighty pissed at you. Is there any other action that you would like to do? Anything else in your war cabinet?
Well, I believe I only get the one bonus action. Pretty sure that's how they work.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I think that's pretty much it.
Okay. And with his weapon, he swings out at you. Does a 19 hit?
Yes.
And hits you for 6 points of damage.
All right.
And with that, we move, I do believe, back to the top of the round. Which brings us back to EX08. What are we doing below EX08?
I think we are still waiting. Nothing has come down the stairs yet. So I am just going to hang back and watch Redbreast and be sure everything is okay down here. Until he goes up, I will go up behind him.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Did one do something? I'm so sorry. I forgot. I am going to cast Spiritual Weapon at the bottom of the stairs.
And what does a spiritual weapon look like?
So, it will be like right in here.
Yep.
It's at the down, so it'd be right kind of when they come down.
Yep.
Spiritual weapon is... I create a floating spectral weapon within range that lasts for the duration or until you cast the spell again. When you cast the spell, you can make a melee spell attack against a creature within 5 feet of the weapon. On a hit, the target takes damage, blah, blah, blah. And then as a bonus action, I can move it up to 20 feet and repeat an attack against a creature within 5 feet of it. So it's just going to be sitting there waiting for somebody to come in down the stairs. That's not part of our party.
Okay.
And I can make it look like anything I want, so it's going to kind of just look like a spectral sun.
Okay.
Like a ball,
sun.
but a sun. Yeah.
I might have something that looks like that. If not, then, we will see. We'll use the little gear shifty thing for now.
That's perfect.
And with that, we move back up to the top of the stairwell. Swarm. The downed orc that's still breathing. For a minute there, you thought he was doing okay, and now he's not doing so well. But he's still alive, though.
Oh, he hasn't fallen unconscious?
He is unconscious, but he's still breathing.
I don't think the swarm is too concerned with this one particular orc. So they're just going to continue up the stairs following their friend.
Okay, dokie.
Going to go up their friend.
Vought, what are you doing?
Well, I mean, I can go up the stairs, but I also have like actions and stuff that I can do to try to...
Okay, do you want to do this?
Yeah.
Okay. This guy is... Oh yeah, I forgot you're fighting him. So, no. Yes. Sorry.
So I'm going to come up. I'm going to hit with... I'm going to attack with my sickle.
Okay.
So that's a 19.
Easily hits.
Okay, so that's a 1d4 plus 1 plus a 1d6 since I am in my symbiotic entity mode. Woo, that's a 5, and then let's see, a 1d6. And then a 2, so that's a 7 on the first attack, and I'm going to do a two-handed weapon to attack with my second sickle.
Okay.
Which is a 17.
Easily hits.
Okay, so that's another 1d4 plus 1. That's another 5. And then that is plus 3, so that's 8.
What does this look like to Death Dodger once again? As not only he falls conscious, but you bloody him pretty good.
I mean, it's kind of like Death Dodger finishes up, like poo 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 poo, like the dragon sort of breath thing, and then just like in a flurry of arms and knives, up comes the swarm, just sort of like a what is it? A chef at like one of those. I can't think of what they're called. Like a chef with knife tricks. Just like at a hibachi diner, just sort of goes.
Yeah. Is there anything else you would like to do?
Nope, I think, that's my action, my bonus action. I'm going to hold my reaction in case someone runs in with us. But I think that's all I can do.
And with that, we move to the Red Breast, downstairs, patiently waiting.
Vought.
Vought is, it's Vaught's turn, yes.
I mean, Vought's soon going to make his way up the stairs as far as he can. If he can't, and he's only got 25 feet to start with, but if he can't make it up, he'll dash to get as far as he can.
No, he can make it up comfortably up to where Death Dodger, the Swarm, and the really bloodied, unconscious orc is at.
All right. And then he would probably just dash to get up and into this room to make sure that his friend Armando is safe.
Okay.
Probably still like blood splattered across him from his, bisecting this orc previously. But yeah.
Yeah. With that, now it is time for the Red Breast. What is the Red Breast doing downstairs?
He's been listening to what's going on. It's like, those fucking guys. And then I'm just gonna take off and start running up the stairs. They've obviously effed up this plan completely, which is par for the course. I'm not sure why I thought it was gonna be any different.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna I guess just do a move up the stairs.
Okay. Just a single move, or are you going to try to dash or anything like that? Or
you know what? I guess I'm gonna do a dash. So I'm gonna run up there at speed, and if there's nothing in my way, I'll just keep going.
Okay. So what is your maximum movement?
I think I've just got a regular 30-foot speed, so that'll be 6 spaces or whatever.
Okay. So you can get up to the second story, and right where the swarm, Death Dodger, and the really bloody unconscious orc is at. So go ahead and move yourself.
Is that a clockwise spiraling stair? Where's the top of the stair?
It where the orc's at?
This is the top of the stairs?
Yeah.
So this part is where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
So I could be there.
Yeah.
And then there's all these people in the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I hustle past them?
I'm gonna say that you can. I'm pretty sure your teammates will let you hustle past them. You can move to here then.
Can I get to there?
Here.
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
And is that door open or not?
It is. It is one of those. It's like a portcullis, I think is the correct name for it. And it has been raised. And
Gotcha.
you see the little doctor and Vought standing in front. And you see all that other stuff out into the room.
I'm not sure if we're supposed to get those guys yet or not.
I mean, you can see, as much as you can see, pretty much. So you can't see
all
this
right,
guy.
well, there's nothing else I can really I can really do. So I'm just gonna chill there until I have an opportunity to act again.
Armando, you heard the commotion going downstairs. You look over. The Red Breast is behind you. Vought is in front of you.
Okay. So Vought passed me. I was like, okay. I'll whisper to him. He's like, come on, chill out. I don't think they've noticed us yet. Up here. I don't have visual on the whole back half. What is like down here?
Yeah. You look, and you see the orc there is not there.
Oh shit! That goes down to a bottom floor, to the floor below. Huh? Okay. Well, not to be done about that now. I'll let Vought know about that. I'll let you know. I was like, okay, that there was someone here that was spoken to. It looks like they went downstairs to that room below that was sealed off. So keep an eye out for that. I'm just
It also goes upstairs too.
It also goes upstairs. Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't know which way they went, but damn. All right. So I move 5. Yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20. If I move here, can I see the rest up here?
You can. You also see what they're doing to the bars. Definitely look like Udril bars, which is the refined Iderite. Pretty much about all you can see.
Okay. I don't see any more movement. I just see these two guys here.
Yep.
These two guys here, are they reacting to me at all?
I mean, the furnace is going. They're banging out, pouring Udril or Iderite, refined Iderite, into molds. They are also wearing respirators, as well as full body protection.
What's up with these kids? What are they doing?
They are moving the bars to what appears to be around the corner. But what you can see up ahead is crates that are open, and it seems they have straw in them.
Of course they do.
And the kids are unprotected. And
of course.
there's chemical dust everywhere.
Yeah, these guys. All right, that's cool. We're gonna go with.
Actually, you can see this too. Sorry, because you're right there.
Nice. Let's go with. This should work here. Perfect. That should affect just these guys. All right. I believe it's 20-foot radius. Let me double check. The creature's within 20 feet of a point. Yeah, perfect. All right. I'm going to see these guys working hard. And I'm just going to be like, all right, guys, time for your state-mandated nap. And I'm going to speak some words and cast sleep on them. Let's see how many hit dice I affect. Nice, I rolled really well. 36.
36. They don't get a save or anything like that, do they?
No, it's 36 hit points starting from whichever one of them has the lowest hit points.
Well,
any chance that both their hit points together don't add up to 36?
Let's just say you feel that you have went over.
Nice.
By just a little bit.
Nice. I'll delete the effect there. So, like, these two kids will just see me come up, just, like, open my eyes wide and just start saying words and some abstract, like, far language that I don't even fully comprehend. And it just, like, these guys just full on, just hit the ground. Mm-hmm. Tools clatter to the ground. And I look up at the kids. I think a friend of yours, Swarm, is back there looking for you. I want to head towards the stairs.
And with that, Death Dodger.
Let's see if we can fix the not dead yet title on that orc, which has entertained me quite a bit. So I'm going to...
He is unconscious, though.
He is unconscious? Oh.
Yep.
Okay,
but he's still breathing.
My goal is my goal is to get up to where the conscious people are. So I don't know, there's two other people here, so I'll just keep moving. The door is open on this.
Yep, it is.
All right, so I'm dashing in to where Vought, well, not dashing, but like moving to where Vought is.
Mm-hmm. Tell those kids to get back here.
And what else is happening here?
What you immediately see is...
Oh, sorry.
Red?
Yep, sorry, I'm just trying to figure out what my full movement could be here.
Okay.
Don't forget Long Strider.
3, 4, oh, that's still on. Wow, 5.
Yep, it lasts for an hour.
Oh, okay, then I'm gonna make it to here. Okay, sorry, go ahead, Dave.
You see two dwarves sleeping away at their job, and two kids moving usual bars from the pour molds to looks like drying tables, as they are kind of looking in the direction of the Armando, aka the doctor, and really confused because they don't know exactly what the world is going on right now.
All right.
You also see the room is filled with iderite and usual dust, as the two dwarves are head to toe covered in protection, and everyone else is not.
Fantastic. The cloud appears to be gone, so you had sort of marking things before, but so am I within this dust yet,
Yeah.
or just on the outskirts? Okay.
The entire room.
Okay, so we need to get out of here, everybody. I call out to the kids. Do they seem to speak? Well, I'll start with common, but if they don't respond to that, I guess I can try Draconic.
Okay, what do you say?
We're here to help you. Come this way. Get out of the poison.
Yeah. One of them pops up and says, "Who are you?"
We're let's see. We're helping someone who says she's here to protect you. So, we're friends.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Sure. 20.
They, one gives one a nod, and he looks off. It looks like he looks off in the other room, and says, "They're here to save us." And with that, anything else you would like to do?
Do I know enough about this dust to know how much danger we're in? Do we want to get out of here immediately, or do I have a moment just to explore?
You do have a moment. It's not going to affect you immediately, but over time, it does. And throughout the year, y'all have kind of been exposed to it.
Okay.
Off
I'm
and
gonna.
on.
Okay, as I ushered the kids to go back towards our friends, I'm gonna move past those. See, like I've done my movement, but we're not in combat anymore, so I wanted to go and check out this back area.
We are still in a combat situation.
Okay, so I've done my movement then. So, well, I've talked to the kids, so that's probably all I can do. There's nothing to attack right now. The dwarves are sleeping. I don't know if there's any point in bothering going after them. I suppose I could just pull their protection off. Just pull off their helmets while they're crashed out. But I don't know if that would be an action that would probably wake them up, so I'll leave them be.
Yeah. With that, Armando, does a 19 hit?
Yeah, man, I have an AC of 10. 19 definitely hits.
What attacked him? I'm right there. Okay.
Some of the kids stabbed me on the way.
From off in the room, way past, you hear a loud kaboom noise coming from this direction.
Like a shot?
As you feel extremely sharp pain in your stomach,
Oh dear.
Armando, as it does 11 points of damage.
That is a lot of my hit points. I don't know if some of you guys know, I only have 18 hit points. Now I have 5.
Okay.
EX, you hear a loud explosion from upstairs. You saw Death Dodger say, "Screw this shit," and run upstairs. Before that, you are down here with Agent Green and the other agent or guard. What do you wish to do?
Okay, time to go up the stairs. So, can I dash, I guess?
You can.
Okay, so my movement is 30, so dash brings it to 60, right, if I remember correctly?
So how far can you move total?
If I'm dashing, 60.
60? Okay. Okay. You can get up to the third floor, or the second story.
Okay, sounds good. And then my little friend downstairs, my spiritual weapon, my son, Sonny, we'll say, Sonny downstairs, can move 20 feet. And so since we're right by the stairs, can I move him 20 feet upward? So he's like in the stairwell, like a light.
Can you move through walls?
He's spectral. It's a spectral weapon.
What does the description say about
A
movement?
floating spectral weapon. And the movement says 20 feet. I can move it 20 feet as my bonus action.
Okay. Since you're ahead of it, I'm going to allow it for now, since you know what's around you. If you can't see anything, you can't see it beyond, you can't move it beyond what your visual is, basically. Meaning you can't send it ahead of you. It's always got to tell you. So
that makes sense, but I was just thinking, why bring it up the stairs and around the corner when it can float? I can just bring it up to that second level.
Okay. Yeah.
I will need an icon.
I got you one. So give me one second. Is there anything else you would like to do?
No, I think that ends. I don't think I can do anything else because I'm not in range of anybody.
Okay. I'll just put it right there for right now. Okay. With that, I have to roll for him.
So I'm going to sort of run up through these gates. And do I know these children directly, or are these kids something that I've sort of heard about through the grapevine?
Give me a history check.
Let's see, what's my history? I think it's +3 or plus
survival.
2. Or survival. Yeah, I'll do survival. Oh, that is 22.
Yeah, the first one is definitely a street kid that you've seen before on the streets. The other two, you've heard probably come from the one of the recent orphanages that has been cleaned out
Disgusting.
of kids.
Horrible. Hello, sweetheart. Where are the rest of you? Are there any more of you here in the building?
Give me a persuasion check.
Ooh, 17.
Yeah, the first one says, some are sleeping downstairs. The other ones are working upstairs.
Okay. Thank you
But
very
we're
much.
not expected to see them again.
The upstairs one? You're not going to see upstairs ones again?
No.
Okay.
They
Thank you so
they got a promotion.
well, you
So
have been
we are told
very
that
brave.
we won't see them again.
You've been very brave. I need you to. You see this gate behind me, and I'm just gesturing right here. You go down these. You go down these stairs. You go to the bottom room. You go to the very end of the room, and there is sewer grates that you can go down. You can go down there and hide until I come get you. Okay?
They all nod their head.
Okay. Be safe, darlings. You're safe now. And then as I've sort of done that, I think I've used, let's see, I did 5, 10. Can I use like the diagonal direction for my movement, or is it just like purely straight?
No, you can use the diagonal direction.
5, 10, 15. I'm going to move here and just like, is the gate locked currently?
It is, yes.
Okay. In that case, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20-ish. So I'm going to sort of backtrack and then go here because I have 40 with Long Strider. And then for Armando, I am going to cast Healing Spirit.
What does that do, and what does
Right
that look
on
like?
Top of him. You call forth a nature spirit to soothe the wounded. The intangible spirit appears in a space that is a 5-foot cube that you can see within range. The spirit looks like a transparent beast or fae. In this case, it is just like a fluffy rat. It is a huge, very fluffy rat. Until the spell ends, whenever you or a creature you can see moves into the spirit's space for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, you can cause the spirit to restore 1d6 hit points to that creature. No action required. The spirit can heal a number of times equal to 1 plus your spellcasting ability modifier, so that's 4 in total. As a bonus action, I can move the spirit up to 30 feet. So that's 1d6 hit points to Armando. Since I believe it just entered his space, would that be a correct interpretation of the spell?
Yeah, go ahead and give that beautiful roll.
Oh God, what is it? Oh, okay. Well, that feels kind of nice. All right.
Okay, that
Just hold the rat.
it's got like curly hair, like it's actually like it's like a chinchilla basically, but it is a rat. So that is 4 hit points.
That's fantastic.
I'll
back up to 50%.
And I can only cast 1 spell per round, can't I?
Yeah, unless if it says bonus action or...
Okay then. I'm going to also Healing Word.
Okay.
Armando then. So that is a 1d4 plus 3. Oof, I am lucky today. 4 plus 3. So that is 7 hit points. Back at ya.
Armando.
Sorry, I was reading a spell. What did you just...
You also get 7 more hit points because I just Healing Worded you.
Oh!
And the Healing Word is breathe.
Okay, thank you. Ooh, yes, perfect. I'm back to the hit points I was after 2 punches.
And with that, I believe that is the end of my turn.
Okay, and with that, you'll hear another loud explosion coming from the same area. Death Dodger does a 16 hit.
Yep.
It's not as bad as Armando, but still pretty painful. 8 points of damage.
Let's see.
And do you have infravision? Or not? Oh my god. Second, first. Dark vision.
Yes,
okay.
I believe so. Let's double check that.
Probably under features and traits.
Yeah, it's where I'm
racial
looking.
traits.
It'll if you have it, it'll literally show up under the section where it says your passive perception and passive intelligence and passive wisdom.
Oh, no, it's not there. Okay, so now I guess I don't have it. All right.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you can make out some of it because of the lamp light, but you can't make out this entire area, though.
So was this a projectile?
It was.
Because I do have reactions for deflecting missiles, but I guess if I couldn't have seen it.
I want to see Death Dodger slap a bullet out of the air.
Oh, hell yeah. Boom.
I will give it to you, though.
You could do it at a disadvantage if you wanted to try.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Catch that bullet.
Roll it.
I have deflect missiles, and I have deflect missile attack. It's actually two separate things.
Okay.
But deflect missile attack would be what it is. So it's +6. I still have to roll to see if I do it here.
Yeah. Got to beat a 16 or higher.
All right.
I thought you just rolled like a d10 plus whatever you add and subtract the damage from the missile damage.
Oh, is it? Okay.
I don't know. It has a let me see so it says deflect missile attack. If you reduce damage to 0 and you have a free hand, you can spend. Oh, okay. So I got a 16. So what were you saying that I do? Because it has a.
Wait. Does it
So
have
You roll a
damage.
d10.
Yeah, D10.
Okay.
You subtract it from the damage. If you reduce that to 0, you can use a key point to attack back with that.
I see.
That's what the
That
plus
actually
6 is.
throws it right back at whatever.
That would be friggin' hilarious.
You.
That's like Weird Al from UHF. Just catch it in my teeth and then chew it up and back. Okay, so I'm rolling a d10 and I only rolled a 4. So I just take 4 off the damage, right?
Well, I think you also add stuff to it, right?
Yeah, 1d4 plus 4.
Okay, so you subtract 8 from how much damage?
Oh, okay, 1d10 plus 8. Okay, so yeah, it would be 12.
Oh, okay.
You it only did 8 points of damage to you.
Okay.
So then you could use your key point if you wanted to try to throw it back at the orc.
Don't I have to reduce it to 0 first?
You did. Yeah.
You did.
You reduced
Oh.
the damage to 0.
Okay. Try to throw it back. What did I catch?
Pretty good size ball. Looks like a bullet.
Nice.
It is about the size of a little bit smaller than a golf ball.
All right. Yeah, I'll leave it back where it came from. Throw that back, and then
Does it have a range to it? Or is it just automatically?
20 feet.
Okay, yeah, they're way beyond 20 feet.
Throwing right.
It's got 60 in brackets, but
60 would be disadvantage.
okay.
Yeah. Okay, let me see. Pull our little measurement stick out. Yeah. You can. He is within your.
Disadvantage range?
Yeah. Well, he's in. Yeah, disadvantage. Yeah, by 5 feet.
Okay, well, 16 on my first try and
Yep,
23 on my second, so I guess 16 was
Wow.
my.
Wow. And does it say that it does receive the exact amount of hit points back?
It's
or-
1d4 plus 4, so no, I have
Okay,
to
so
roll
roll.
for it.
Okay.
So 6 damage.
6 damage. You hear? Whoa!
That's awesome, man. That's so awesome.
And with that, it is now. Let's see, he's gone. So we go to the kids begin to run. Do y'all let the kids run down the stairs?
Yeah.
Swarm's there, right?
They ran past Swarm, but yeah, they're running.
Oh,
Because she told them to go down.
okay.
Yeah, there's no bad guys downstairs. You guys took care of all of them.
And the
I
agents
just
are down
wave
there.
them past me.
Okay. And with that, 1 disappears down the stairs. 2 disappears down the stairs. The third one runs and kicks the orc in the head and runs past the stairs. And with that, I do believe it is that magical time, folks, to end tonight's session on a semi-good note, I do believe. The party is now well entrenched in the mob apartment complex fortress. Managed to save 3 kids, knock out primary dwarves that are making the stuff and find out information on kind of what's going on upstairs. For that, watchers, you'll have to tune in 2 weeks at this same time that we started today. Maybe a little early, depending on how we get started. Anyway, watchers, thank you for showing up. Thank you for participating even. And we will see you next time. But before we do, let us mostly think, unmute. There they all are.
You can't silence us forever.
I know.
Or even for a moment, really.
And with that, watchers, we're going to go around the room. I'm going to announce a player, character, and they are going to announce themselves as a player, and anything they want to say about tonight's game, as well as anything they want to plug, and then they're going to announce a character, and we're just going to go around the room until we get to me. So let us start out this time around with the savior of small children and the steel kill killer of the night, the Swarm.
Thank you very much. God, druids really are just sort of like a powerhouse, aren't they? They can just sort of show up and screw things up. A lot of fun. I'm looking forward to really playing this character out. And next, in the order, he was a chair. They were a goblin. It's Armando the Mask.
Hi, everybody. I am Sam. I play Armando the Mask, who has been mostly a gnome this session, and who is going to start next session by absolutely melting that orc's brain that shot me. He's very angry. But yeah, tonight was fun. And to plug something, I will plug NordVPN. If you want to watch a bunch of anime, get any VPN and go on Hulu. And Hulu Japan, you will get every anime ever. I suggest it. It's great. And I will say, Redbreast, you're up.
And before we go to Redbreast, we are not sponsored by NordVPN, but if NordVPN would like to sponsor us, please feel free.
True.
Redbreast.
You know, I'm quite certain that none of us would ever suggest any kind of illegal spoofing of IP addresses or any BS like that. But yeah, that's a good freaking idea.
Did we just cover our bases? Should I thank HelloFresh or something?
No.
This is all recommend a company that
That doesn't pay us. Yeah.
Who's gonna do Audible?
just hope that they pay us. Should I pick something else instead? Sorry, guys. We'll cut it in editing.
You're good, bro.
No, you're okay.
I just love anime.
Well, I love anime too, and I love playing a fantasy superhero like the Redbreast.
Mm-hmm.
My name's Nathan, and I got nothing to plug.
You got one thing that came out that's really, really awesome. You can plug that, buddy, if you're allowed to.
Well, all right. So when I'm not playing pencil and paper games over the information superhighway with all of you guys, I make video games for a company called Oxide, and we just announced a game called Ara History Untold. So Google that. ARA is the name of the game, Ara. And if you're interested in signing up for the Insider program, go to the website and put in your infos. And if you know me personally and you think that you're a super good fit for that, you should totally pitch that to me, and I'll move you onto the list. I got superpowers. That's it. I am gonna pass this right on to the Death Dodger.
Oh man, I think that catching a bullet's going to be the highlight of this season for me. But I'm like, oh cool, I can do that. Now I get to be a hero. This is great. Death Dodger is definitely feeling more useful this session. I am very much enjoying this game so far, and I can't wait to see what mayhem we cause next game. So nothing to plug right now. It's been a busy weekend for me on many different channels, and I'm just ready for my Tuesday. Yeah. So this is a great grand finale. Let's send it on to Vought.
Hey, I'm Bill. I play Vought. I am the second half of the founding members of the XP Guild, along with Dave. I'm going to plug, Monday coming up, I will be hopefully running my game Monday morning, 10 a.m. Pacific time, for great, wonderful people in my Shattered Land setting. But check out our YouTube channel. Just search for the XP Guild. We put a bunch of our games up there, edited, some not, but most of them edited, along with other content on there. And it's a great way to jump in and check out the guild and drop us a sub on there. That'd be awesome. It's free, and you get some cool stuff as far as our content. And that's it. And I think we've got one left. We have our wonderful Experiment 08 over there. Finish this off.
Hi, my name is Sandy. I play EX08. Stick around. Eventually you'll find out what her real name is, so that's a reason to come back. My big deal is I've been playing since the late 80s, and I want girls and anybody who is a little different to know that gaming's for everybody. You can be a girl, you can be whatever. You can be a spider, cyborg, doesn't matter. If you're looking for a place and you need a home, come see the XP Guild. Click all the buttons below, look us up. There's a Discord, there's a Twitch, there's a YouTube. So I'm going to plug us. I love what the XP Guild is doing. We're a bunch of crazy people, but, in a good way. So, just join us. And then with that, I'll throw it back to Dave.
Yes, thank you so much. And we have lots on the playing field, lots going on in the next few weeks to even months. So definitely check those links below and come be part of us. With that, I think it's that beautiful, beautiful time that all of our players say goodnight.
Good night.
Good night.
Hey.
Good night, players.